It was a very surreal couple of months finding that whole thing out. We were just living life, going along like normal, getting up in the morning, getting dressed, going to work, playing in the band, serving on worship team. And I had been experiencing some abdominal pains, very minor, and really didn't think much of it. It just really didn't seem like it was anything all that serious. That wasn't until last summer, and I completely lost my appetite, started losing weight really fast, which was quite unusual for me, as I'm more used to putting on weight and eating really big. That led us to go see a gastroenterologist, and he immediately ordered a CAT scan, and then he ordered a biopsy, and then he set up an appointment with an oncologist. And when we got the initial results back, it was pretty clear that my abdomen was pretty full of malignant cancer cells, focused on my omentum and my appendix and my colon. When we did finally see the oncologist, he was probably the first one that used the word incurable, which led both my wife and myself to kind of shut down a little bit, I think. And because it was, pretty shocking news, and we I don't think either one of us really remember too much of the rest of that conversation until we got back in the car. We're getting ready to leave the hospital, and we just decided, we prayed, and we decided to take ownership of this thing, and we were going to beat it through the power of prayer and positivity. We immediately reached out to friends and family everywhere that we could and asked them to start praying. And it didn't really matter whether they were Christians or not. The power of prayer has done some very positive things in my life and in the lives of my loved ones. Putting our faith in God to get us through this was really never in question. We have an army of prayer warriors that are supporting us from San Francisco to Tulsa to Minneapolis to Seattle, and of course here in the Omaha community as well. I am so very grateful for that support and for the smile it puts on my face and the joy in my heart. I choose faith because I am just absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt convinced that God has the power to heal me. I just think of that as fact. I know that He still has some things that He wants me to get accomplished for His kingdom while I'm still here on earth. Things have changed a little bit. I have 3 more chemotherapy sessions remaining out of 12. And once I finish the chemotherapy, the doctors will decide whether or not I need surgery. The prognosis is actually very, very good. They could come back and say, hey, Mr. Glick, we just cannot find any more cancer in you, and so you don't need surgery. My oncologist says that's very unlikely that will happen, but in my mind, that means there is a chance. It probably comes out as sounding a little bit cliche, but I know I'm never going to be the same guy again. I just have this sense of urgency to really start tackling some of the things that God's been talking to me about. I feel this sense of urgency to build and rebuild the relationships that have faded over time. I just really feel like I can and will do all things through Christ who strengthens me. My name is Rich, and I am very thankful that every day is a chance to live a new life.